Lead service line replacement should be a priority because it's, a critical public health need. I think the biggest challenge for us has been the financing piece.
New details now in an 11 News Investigates hidden danger.
As Baltimore City and County get to work checking more than 275,000 water pipes for lead, our neighbors Now 95 have already been working for 5 years now with thousands of lead pipes replaced. But Washington, D.C.'s Good News also reveals several warning signs for the Baltimore area. Investigative reporter Tali Taylor joins us now live.
With more of his exclusive reporting. And Tali, you spent the day getting a look at D.C. Water's lead-free D.C. program up close. What'd you find?
Yeah, in some ways, D.C. Water's lead pipe replacement program provides a hopeful look into Baltimore's future. The good news, it's been mostly free for D.C. residents so far, with 5,400 lead water pipes replaced in people's homes since 2019. The bad news, an uncertain future when federal dollars run out, more lead pipes than expected, and a nearly $2 billion price tag. The home at the corner of 14th Street Northwest and Arkansas Ave Northwest had its main water line tested a few months ago. The result? Lead. So last week, a DC Water crew got to work as soon as the local noise ordinance lifted, 9:30 a.m. First comes the digging. It's one of 7 lead pipe replacements DC Water is doing that day across the city. From start to finish, it'll take about 6 hours. And it won't cost the homeowner anything.
That lead service line replacement should be a priority because it's, a critical public health need. It's really important to educate residents about the public health effects.
DC Water's Chief Communications Officer, Kirsten Williams, says that when the lead-free DC program began in 2019, DC Water estimated there would be roughly 28,000 total lead water pipes that needed to be replaced. 5 years later,
that number has changed. We're again at 42,000 to date.
And it's not just the number of lead pipes that's increased. Several years ago, the estimate was $500 million to do the full project. Now the number is $1.8 billion. How did that happen?
And when you start thinking about what is involved in a lead service line replacement, it's not just, going out to the streets, doing the outreach and education. It's actually the construction and digging. There was no pandemic at that time. You didn't have labor and material costs that have increased.
That's a cost increase of 260% over 5 years. Baltimore Service Line Partnership officials haven't said whether there's an estimate for how many lead water pipes need to be replaced in the city and county. But 11 News Investigates was first to report in November that about 230,000 water pipes on private property need to be tested for lead, and about 46,000 water pipes on public property. 11 News Investigates asked Baltimore City DPW how much of its millions of dollars in federal funds has been spent so far to find and replace lead pipes, and how many lead service lines have been discovered so far on public and private property. DPW did not answer those questions, but a spokesperson did write in part, DPW is exploring canvassing options to further support residents taking the survey and has plans to launch this summer. Knocking on the doors of private residences can be sensitive, and DPW wants to ensure that the department is thoughtful in its approach. So after doing this for 5 years, what's your advice for Baltimore?
Partnership is critical. We cannot do this alone.
Williams says local government and community partners like nonprofits are vital in getting the word out about the dangers of lead water pipes, helping impacted residents understand that if their pipes corrode and lead seeps into the water, the neurotoxin can damage children's brain development and create numerous pregnancy risks. Another priority, easing the cost burden on taxpayers.
We are being very aggressive in tackling, every grant that the EPA provides, really taking advantage of the American Rescue, the ARPA dollars that are there. I mentioned earlier the bipartisan infrastructure, law, those dollars.
The problem that DC Water, Baltimore, and every other water utility across the country is facing right now is that those federal dollars aren't nearly enough. For its capital improvement plan that lasts until 2033, DC Water currently projects it has about $234 million covered by different federal grants. But as of now, that leaves DC Water customers to pay the rest. About $500 million, more than 2/3 of the total cost. And there's more. DC Water's 2023 lead-free DC plan shows The utility doesn't yet know where hundreds of millions of dollars in funding will come from. The plan notes that if DC Water is unable to cover it with grants or other funding sources, it would require customer rate increases higher than previously forecasted.
And that's really the transparency, is that we want our customers to know this is a $1 billion investment that we're making, but we still have a gap of the funding needs when we think about the private side and what dollars